Hey, what up, babes? Welcome back. It's Barb City, where it be litty. Let's get into it. Before we do, as always, remember when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunt out. And also, do not forget to drop them unicorns and them money bags in my mother effing chat just to let me know that you are here vibing, okay? Our first topic is going to be about Jason Lee basically being curved by Lauryn Hill. Not just Lauryn Hill, but Miss Hill herself. Okay. With that being said, this is what's being reported. Jason Lee says meeting Lauryn Hill was the worst celebrity experience he's ever had. He said, I go up to her and say, Hi, Lauryn, I'm Jace. And she cut me off, jumped back, snatched her hand, and said, You will never refer to me as Lauryn. You will call me Miss Hill and I don't shake hands, and walked away. That was our interaction. And I'm like, first of all, you addressed the Miss Lauryn Hill as Lauryn. Completely disrespectful. And to be quite honest, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I wouldn't have wanted to shake your hand either.
Tired now. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of her. I cannot save this girl no more.
Okay. And with that being said, you guys, here were a couple of comments. She didn't want any of that negative energy transferred with that handshake. I know that's right, Queen. And another person said, I know that's right, Queen. Snatch the hand back. We don't touch that which is not clean and messy. And that's on period. Okay. I am totally here for this. If you ask me, Miss Lauryn Hill needs to be respected at all times. And it's just like, who the F did Jason really think he was at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys, I wanted to say, please excuse my voice. All right. We have fires going on out here in Colorado where I'm at. So, oh my God, my allergies are all over the place, my asthma, all that good stuff. But anyway, let's go on ahead and move forward into Young Miami trying to pull the Protect Black Women card. And you guys, the internet was not here for it because of the reason she tried to pull it. So you guys know Joe Budden be clocking Young Miami's tea, right? As far as her not knowing how to rap, you know, basically being lazy because she was laid up under Diddy, a whole bunch of things, right? And Young Miami decided to throw a little bit of shade at him today and then decided to play victim after that. And like I said, the internet was not here for it. So you guys, Joe Budden's song, hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on, be patient, don't rush me. As you guys can see here, Say Cheese tweeted, Joe Budden's hit Pump It Up is officially certified gold. It was released in 2003, and Young Miami retweeted that with some laughing emojis, basically saying like, dang, it just now went gold, right? Well, Joe Budden then retweeted Young Miami and posted their Spotify listeners, their monthly listeners, and he said respectfully, because as you guys can see here, Young Miami only has 195K monthly listeners and Joe Budden has 781K. So there's the shade he decided to throw, right? Him and Young Miami went back and forth for a second, and then you see Young Miami make this tweet. I'm beefing with a whole bunch of these men. It's sad. Protect Black women, right? Well, here were some of the comments. You just antagonized Joe no more than a half an hour ago. Not you acting like you ain't just started with him. Another person said, you didn't have to take the shot at him, though. You could have just let it go. Now you're crying victim. Protect yourself. You started with Joe so he can respond to you. Protect black women doesn't apply here. And one more comment saying, playing victim is wild behavior. And I definitely agree with this because it's like we all seen what happened. I know that y'all be like, okay, Joe Budden is a man. He needs to stay out of females' business, blah, blah, blah. He is a blogger and he is doing his job by simply sharing his opinion. Okay. With that being said, let's go on to BOTCB. So, BOTCB is yet again, you guys, yet again, every other month, she is threatening to someone because of something that they said about her. And I get it, right? She's a celebrity. She wants to protect her image and da 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 da. I'm just like, this girl calls herself Miss Dangerous. She says that she is from a hood, okay? She has ordered people to attack women. She sits online all day, okay? And says whatever she wants to people, about people's families, about people's kids and things like that. And then every time someone says the smallest thing about her, Offset, or her children, she is ready to sue. And with that being said, this is what's being reported. Y'all know if Cardi B don't do nothing else, she is going to sue. Cardi sent a DM to a YouTuber, Storm Monroe, threatening to sue him over a false story he put out. So this is the DM right here that was sent, you guys, and this is what it said. Hold on, let me remove this. The way I'm gonna your A for that story you made up, for you to say I offered to pay anybody for an abortion and say that me and Offset's mom put hands on each other is crazy. I would never disrespect my kid's grandmother or put my hands on someone's mom. That's not even her character or mine. Then to claim that I'm paying someone to take a child's life is insane, but you will be getting a lawsuit your way. So there you guys have it. Yet again, here she goes. But this is the energy that she spews all day, even to her very own fans.
Clock it. Clock it.
Okay. This is the video that Storm Monroe posted. If anybody wants to go and watch it, if you're interested, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, let's go on ahead and move forward into the Sympathy Queen and Nicki Minaj and add some mother effing razzle dazzle to this video. Okay, so we all know that Nicki Minaj has been hosting the VMAs, right? She's been bringing in their largest numbers that they've ever seen. Just, been doing her thing, right? Now, all of a sudden, Megan Thee Stallion is going to be hosting the VMAs, even though everybody wanted Nicki Minaj to return, which is okay because Nicki Minaj is going to be on her very own tour anyway. So I'm sure Nicki Minaj wouldn't have been able to make it, but y'all know how Nicki is. She might have just dropped in. But anyway, let me not get off track. So we found out today that Megan Thee Stallion is going to be hosting this year's VMAs, right? So as you guys can see here, it says that blind item was correct. Megan Thee Stallion is set to host the 2024 hashtag VMAs on 9/11/24, which is interesting. Like, why would they have it on that date? And they never had it on that date any other time. But anyways, y'all, this blind item came from QC, which is a Barb on Twitter, right? And this is what the blind item said. Excuse me again, you guys, by my voice. I'm giving y'all my best, literally. It says VMA Debalico. Desiree Perez of Rock Nation in MTV She made sure it was known that if Nicki Minaj performed Red Ruby at the VMAs, there would be trouble. Remember, Nicki said in the opening monologue at the VMAs last year's phone calls were made about her being the show's host. So, if you guys remember correctly, Nicki Minaj said while she was hosting the VMAs that there were calls made and people were worried about what she would say about her ops and things like that while hosting, and they specifically did not want her to perform Red Ruby the Sleaze. And of course, we all know why, right? QC also said Desiree has asked that the VMAs allow Bigfoot to host and perform this year's 2024 so that Nicki won't be the main attraction in her own hometown of Queens, where the VMAs will be hosted this year. What a mother effing coincidence, right? He also said Beyonce is being used as leverage. Desiree has the power to make sure Beyonce doesn't show up if the demands for Megan are not met. However, ironic for some people this may be, a lot of trouble always leads back to Rock Nation. Nothing I said here has allegedly on it. So I know you guys remember me reading this once before in one of my videos, and this is why I say that QC is very much a reliable source, because as y'all can see, this was actual facts, right? I do feel that Rock Nation is behind all of this. We already know why. We don't even need to go into all of that. I'm not surprised at the end of the day, but to be honest, their views are going to drop, right? Their views are going to drop because the Barbs are going to do a blackout. We are not going to be watching this year's VMAs, of course, like why would we? So yes, we are going to show them the difference between those views. And with that being said, as you guys can see here, Bam Bam tweeted, we should push Big Difference to #1 on iTunes that day and do a blackout. So you guys, a lot of Barbs did come in contact with this tweet. So yes, we are not only doing a blackout, but we are pushing Big Difference to #1 on iTunes. I'm hoping that you guys can purchase on all streaming platforms just so that, you know, we can throw Big Difference where the F we want it to go, but focus on iTunes as well, you guys, and make sure that you are doing a media blackout on them effers. We are not giving them not one mother effing view, okay? Anyways, with all of that being said, thank you for enjoying Barb City mother effing blooper rolls. Thank you for dealing with my raspy, crazy mother effing voice. And just thank you for being here supporting me, y'all, for real. Anyways, until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.